And we are back. All right, let's get into this McBurn fight. Y'all about to see why I do not like this fight whatsoever. Oh, well, it's not, at least it's not as bad. But it's not the worst life we have to get into, but y'all see why I don't like it. Especially if he gets off his S-Craft, which is one of the most annoying S-Crafts in this game. It's basically a one-hit KO. We should be able to get him down though enough right here. Let's go Sharon first.
Witness the severing chains. I'm afraid
The severing chain. So I want to go with Rain next. I think I do. Oh, never mind.
That it?
No, that's not it, but we're gonna hit you anyways.
My blade, calm as still.
That's basically it. It is basically it.
Now! Seventh slash! Fallen leaves!
Okay, now I think we just basically lose after this. Yeah.
Here, let me show you something fun.
And this is a one hit every time. It does not matter what level you are. One hit every time.
This one's a scorcher! Incandescent Hellfire!
And so for those of y'all that are wondering, his power is not ogre power. You don't find out, I'm almost positive you don't find out anything about him in this game for sure. And you won't really find it out in Trails of Cold Steel 4 either. You find like a little hint out because you have like a boss fight with them, but you don't find out much even from that boss fight except like a tiny bit of origins of him. But yeah, it's not ogre power though. It's something on a whole nother level.
He's strong. If only I could find an opening.
There ain't no opening.
Oh, what fun!
He'll switcheroo that opening.
I won't let you.
Dang. Sharon took the hit for us. Sharon!
Sharon! I'm glad to see how much you've grown. You almost made me get a little serious.
I don't know how she took that hit
If you
though.
keep holding back like that, it won't be any fun. Go wild, kid! Let's howl together like wolves at the moon! I can't let him unleash his full power, but at this rate...
Not so fast.
Gabriel's arrow. Or Gabriel arrow. Not Gabriel's. Judgment bullets.
Machias! Elisa!
My lady.
They really don't need to say the English version right at the same time, in my opinion.
Fire vanished?
It was simply an illusion the whole time.
Whoa, you're a sharp one.
You're Emma's...
Did that cat just freaking talk?
If it isn't Abyss's family.
Man, it was lit up so beautifully, too.
Reen, are you okay? You guys.
Sharon, are you alright? My apologies. I seem to have stumbled a little. If you intend to continue fighting, I'll be your opponent. I am Vita Clotilda's sister disciple under Crimson Roselia, and a member of the Old Class 7, Emma Milstein.
Low-key, that was a lot of flexes right there. That was a lot of flexes. Alright, Class 7 one of the strongest. Roselia is one of the strongest witches ever.
So you got the same power Abyss has then.
And Vita's one of the top
seems
two.
This Hexen clan is quite the family.
This is way more exciting than the snooze fest at the Vermilion Castle. I'm all warmed up now. Let's get started on round 2. That's quite enough, vile serpents!
Look at the prince. I love that the prince is a part of this.
Huh? Your Highness! Toa! And everyone else!
Randy!
My guy Oliver was ready. He came through with the strap.
Good. We made it in time.
Is everyone okay?
Everybody came strapped up.
Sorry. Took us a while to clean up all those machines swarming the place. It's been a while, fool.
Well, if it isn't the War God's son. Your sister and I have become fast friends.
Ah, so he's that ogre chick's big brother, huh?
I thought they were cousins.
I'm not her brother. We're
Okay, yeah, I
cousins,
was
okay?
about to say what the heck.
Machias, Elisa, Emma, good work. I'm well acquainted with you already, fool. And you were the blazing demon, I believe? What do they call you again? The debaucherous prince?
That man got 50 different
As far
nicknames.
as I can sense, you got some pretty interesting power in ya, considering you're just some royal.
I'm guessing it's the Arnor blood. And over here, it seems we have the infamous Jade Rook.
I haven't been called that in a while. As Governor General, this tower is under my jurisdiction. Surely your masters have taught you common courtesy, servants of Ouroboros?
Can't lie, I don't like him, but he's sick. He looks sick as fuck though.
This really is getting rather fun!
He look clean.
I'm sorry to say our time is up.
Would have liked to fight you, but looks like we didn't get the ones we wanted. Besides, today was just the pre-show.
You have our thanks for keeping us company this fine evening.
Why the hurry? Surely you could show your thanks with a gift before you depart. I think perhaps some information would do quite nicely.
Oliver is so ballsy, I swear.
And what is it that you'd like to know?
Must I say it? Who was it you came here for? And why is the Witch of the Abyss not with you?
That's true. If Vita was here in Crossbell, then...
It is most strange that she would not have accompanied you.
I can feel her presence somewhere in this land. But if she hasn't shown herself here, it can only mean...
Maybe she's not with Ouroboros anymore?
Ding, ding, ding! That's absolutely correct! There were a few differences in opinion among the Anguis.
Pay attention to all of this for Trails of Cold Steel 4.
6-1.
After that, she stormed off on her own. Not even we know where she went. We're supposed to capture her, but it's kind of a pain.
Just like I thought.
What is that woman up to? Emma?
Up to a whole lot. I'll just say that.
But that's not all, is it? You said you didn't get the ones you wanted. Therefore, there must be someone else. Zephyr was active in Sutherland at some other party's behest. But thanks to the Intelligence Division and the RMP, the Jaegers have been driven out of the entire Crossbell region. So, who is it? And what possible experiment could you be running by causing all this commotion?
I see.
Well done, debaucherous prince.
He's definitely one of these smartest characters.
You might have got knocked down a peg or two, but you're still sharp as ever, huh?
Arguably the smartest, in my opinion.
What is that silhouette?
Ring.
Is that...
I want to call it Divine Knight. I want to call Valimar. Anytime, Ring. Just saying.
Altina, Emma, Celine!
Got it.
Understood.
Yes.
This is...
The thing that wiped out an entire Calvardian airborne division.
Gave it that knee drop.
Not quite.
Presenting the Ion Type Beta 2, the newest model, fresh off the assembly line.
How do y'all make these?
We don't have the Septarian's power, so we can't show off its full potential.
Y'all just pumping these things
But
out
if
like
you
they're
wait a bit
candy.
longer, we'll be able to show you a trick or two.
No, we wouldn't dream of getting in the way of your inspection or your field exercises. So ta-ta for now.
Shut the hell up!
Huh?
This is my favorite part right here. He goes off.
I've sat here and listened to your nonsense long enough. This is our country, and you think you can come in here and do whatever you want! And now, to top it all off, you bring that thing back with you! I can't. I'll never forgive you!
Yuna. Wait.
Well, well, aren't you a spirited one? I take it you're a local. But really, what are you going to do about it? Just going to take all that righteous rage and charge in alone?
If that's what it takes, then yes. But I'm not the only one who calls Crossbell home. The special support section will fight too.
God, I love this part so much.
Lloyd, Arios, Yin, Noel, Mr. Dudley, Chief Sergey, even Zeit, Ellie, and Tio too. And Randy's already here. There's no way the SSS will let the likes of you run free!
Has this been on her mind this whole time?
Yuna.
Female representation at its finest.
The special support section, hmm? Well, they certainly would be quite the opponents, but I believe they're a bit tied up at the moment, courtesy of His Excellency, the Governor General.
Huh?
Can't stand this
Mishlam
motherfucker.
is blockaded, so does that mean...
The blockade wasn't to stop them from entering Mishlam. It's to keep them from leaving.
So they're keeping everyone affiliated with the SSS penned up in Michelin.
Don't misunderstand. It isn't as though we have them chained up or anything of the sort. We've simply turned Michelin into a birdcage to keep Bannings, the Zero Child, the Divine Blade of Wind, and Yin out of our business. Military police affiliated with the SSS, such as Second Lieutenant Noel and Chief Sergey, were also given orders that took them to Michelin. Isn't that right, Major Michael?
Yes, including Speaker McDowell and his granddaughter.
That's where McDowell's at. And now you'll see why I don't like him.
Why? Why would you? Don't you get it? It's so they can't go and save the day. The special support section, the heroes of the past, are now nothing more than a nuisance to the Empire. But they can't charge them with anything and lock them up, because that would anger all the dear little citizens. So they're just going to stop them from helping, making them slowly fade from people's minds until they're completely forgotten. Though in actuality, they could wipe those nobodies out at any time if they really wanted to.
Kinda leaves a bad taste in my mouth, though. Always wanted to go around with the Divine Blade of Wind.
Yuna.
Are you alright?
Does she look alright, Kurt? Kurt, this is what I mean by you being annoying.
Olivert! Everyone! Rain, are you okay? You're here.
I take it you've cleared the building of archaisms?
All done with your little objections? If so, we'll finally be taking our leave.
You never told us who you're looking for, though. Besides Vita. Who's the second person?
What?
That's...
Y'all didn't see that when you ran up here?
Later, Kruger. See you around, Ashen Kid. The debaucherous prince, too.
Once our experiment is successful, we'll come say hello again. I can't thank you enough for being such excellent company this fine evening.
Who was the second person y'all were looking for? They never told us. Fuck, is this a Transformer? Transformers, robots in disguise.
Did all that really just happen?
My dumbass as a kid always thought it said robots in the skies. Gosh, I was so stupid as a kid sometimes.
The immediate threat has passed, but I suppose it's time for our hero to get to work.
Rufus, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, you are lucky I'm not beating your ass right now.
You.
Why?
Yuna?
What are you...
Why? Why are you all trying to take away our pride? You occupied us, dragged us into your war with Calvert, brought those horrible cannons into our country. And now our light, our one last hope. Give it back! Give us our Crossbell back! The free city where anyone could dream! Give it back!
Like I said, this is one of my favorite scenes in all of these games. This shit's so powerful. Good job on Nihon for this. This was incredible. Ring, please beat the brakes off of him, Ring. Like, just come on. You could push Yuna away and go beat his ass real quick. I can't stand him. He look cool and all, but I can't stand his character, I swear. All that cool looking just to be a straight asshole.
This is truly an honor.
Yeah, I can't stand him, but man, I love that scene so much. Oh, Dragon Vision's actually really good.
Keep it up.
I gotta put some of these things on later. Okay, do we get any stuff? Ooh, what do we get? Why do you have a photo of men for? Freaking weirdo. Yeah, let's go ahead and save this one. Boop. And proceed. I'm telling you, that's like one of my, not even just Trails of Cold Steel, like Trails in general, just video game moments overall. That's probably one of my favorite moments ever in video game history. Like, Yuna really just said, nah, let me let me talk now. I don't care who these little dudes are. Like, she really went crazy in that moment right there. I love that scene so much. And that's what I mean by female representation. Like, bro, they ain't always gotta make the females look trash. That right there, if that happened more often in animes and video games, more people like me that speak on female representation and women in general that speak on female representation would be happy. They don't always need to be looked at to be like weak or can't stand up for themselves or always gotta be in love with somebody. They can do stuff like that. He stood up for a whole country against two of the strongest characters, against the strongest character and strongest member of Ouroboros. Like, come on, like she was ready. And yeah, she had her emotional moment, but obviously she found out what happened to her heroes, to her icons. And this is where Yuna's character development really, that was like the start of it. This is where it really starts to like build up. And you really start to like Yuna's character a lot more. Because you see everything that like she goes through with all the trauma and everything. It's really good. I love it so much.
Okay, I brought what I promised.
I thought that last thing was actually gonna be a lot longer. I guess I could have just attached to the last episode, but whatever, it's cool.
Then that's...
a document with official orders from the Imperial government.
That's what's been calling Reen and Valimar to action over the past year.
How tasteless.
Yeah, y'all some clowns.
Thank you for coming all this way so early in the morning. Are you done blockading Michelin?
It's surprisingly
Piece of
tough,
shit.
actually. Bannings and his pals were driven into the wetlands, and the military police are stuck waiting. McDowell and his granddaughter are busy dealing with a bunch of minor bigwigs, too. If we let our guard down, they'll squirm through, but I'm sure Claire can hold the fort just fine.
Randy, you could beat their ass.
Damn it. You're making a kind person like her do something like that?
He ain't shit either.
I don't think you've got the time to be sitting here complaining. Let's just get
Could be
this whole
beating your
song and
ass.
dance taken care of.
Yes. I have no objection.
Reen Schwarzer.
Ashen Chevalier Reen Schwarzer, the following orders are on behalf of the Imperial Government. Uncover the goals of the Society and restore order to Crossbell.
Orders accepted.
We'll help too, of course.
Yes. I need to watch for signs of my sister.
I've got permission from the inspection team. Allow me to help too.
That's a relief. Take care of him, please.
Thank you. I'll gladly accept your help.
You get the boy Machias.
That won't be a problem, will it, Major Michael?
Do as you please.
Can't stand you either.
Although I can't allow First Lieutenant Randolph to accompany you.
Well, I don't think anyone expected you to.
Randy, I'm glad I was able to hear about the support section from you.
Huh?
Honestly, I don't know if I can measure up. But Class 7 and I will take on your role.
I'm sure you'll do a great job.
Just leave the students to me, then. When it comes to communication, I'm sure Teotot will be able to help, too. So, please, fix this mess for all of us.
I wonder why he's not locked up with them.
Understood.
A little odd. Like I know like Tio's basically just been doing her own thing. And she's not been able to get caught by them. But I wonder how Randy, like, what is Randy's situation? Because he is a member of the SSS. I just wonder, like, if this is like his whole thing is that he has to be here, leading a group instead, and like they have him like under like surveillance 24/7.
Sheesh. Maybe I didn't need to egg him on after all. But this is fine. I've got enough on my plate as is, setting up our little countermeasures against Calvert. Good luck, everyone. Have fun.
Yeah, so if anybody doesn't know that, like, what is Randy's whole situation, how he's able to move about, please let me know in the comments below, because either A, I missed it, or B, they just never spoke on it yet.
Instructor, you're going, aren't you?
Yeah. But this time, I'm not going to stop you guys from coming. I promised you, didn't I? That said, are you sure you're okay leaving Yuna here alone?
That's...
You're right. We can't do that. I'm sure she's been way past her limit this whole time. Since the field exercise location was announced, even. I could give her temporary leave to go be with her family. But, because the situation is the way it is, I want her to come to terms with things on her own. My hope is that she realizes what she should do. As a member of the branch campus, and as someone who loves Crossbell from the bottom of her heart. If possible, I'd like the three of you to catch up to me together. I'm still a bit hesitant, but understood. Take care of her. Oh, and I'd like you to relay a message.
I think we'll hear the message this episode, but it is a really sweet one.
The new Class 7 is a good group of kids.
Yeah, they seem to get lost, wander, and stumble, but keep moving forward all the same.
It's those experiences that will shape who they are in the future.
Just like you guys.
Yeah, this class definitely has a lot more of the emotional moments, I think, than the old Class 7 did. Not to say the old Class 7 doesn't have like any emotional moments, because they definitely do. There's some very emotional moments with Elisa, Eustace, and Machias. Eustace has a couple, actually. Gaius has a pretty cool one. This isn't really like emotional sad one, like emotional, just sweet. I think Emma has one. I can't remember. I want to say she does. And then who else is a member of class? Oh, Fees. Fees aren't really emotional. Hers are more like just kind of there. Same thing with Laura. Like Fee and Laura's aren't really emotional. They're just more so. They're more so like cool moments. But yeah, no moment in my opinion tops that moment with Yuna. Like there's like there's a lot of nice moments that happen throughout Trails of Cold Steel. I mean throughout Trails in general that happen that like you'll definitely love. Whether it's like heroic moments, sad moments, but I feel in terms of just great representation of a character, not even just a female character, but great representation of a character overall, that is one of the most powerful moments. Like just to see Yuna step up, because we always seen her kind of like going off, or like not like going off, but like kind of like hiding stuff. She'll like have like little bits of like Urgh. But to see that though, that was one of my favorite moments ever. I love that moment. That's like a top moment in video game history to me. And it's like something that won't get talked about because these games are never going to get like that big because of the fact that it's just the games don't ever get that big. This thing looks funny. Oh, never mind. It's on a knee. I thought it was like all just like squished in. Okay, let's go to the... I think this is just the bathroom. I'm pretty sure it is. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. Oh no, it's yeah, this little scene. Yeah, it's just them checking on Yuna. At the end of the day, we can't fully know what she's going through. Yeah, we can imagine the pain and sadness of having something taken from us, but we haven't experienced the same thing she has. I'm from Remiferia, so it's the same for me. Crossbell getting annexed was shocking, but it felt so far away. Agreed. It was never really... agreed. It never really affected me personally, so I didn't realize. You don't make her complain a lot, but she's always so energetic and upbeat. I had no clue she had been feeling like this deep down. Don't blame yourself. Yeah, a lot of people, they didn't realize exactly what Yuna was going through and just how much like everything affected Yuna. Like you could like obviously just kind of have a sense, but you can't fully know. Do we have a thing with her that we need to give? I like how with that little shot, it looked like we were about to like tell her a secret, like, hey yo, psst, 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 Louise, psst. Oh, this is the freaking message I thought I was gonna do. Okay, we're gonna skip this. It's not important. I don't know what the heck it is, but it's never. I never did it because I don't really feel like doing it. It's just doesn't really. I mean, like it adds to like her character, but let me see. Let me see the quest. Maybe I will. Okay, I don't know where the heck it's at. Oh, here it is. One of the stores in Crossbell might be selling a retro Missy strap. I don't even think we can go to Crossbell. Oh, we can pass through this, but that stupid other thing in a couple episodes ago we couldn't pass through, and it was the same height, actually smaller. Oh, that is so stupid. That is so. Can we go to Crossbell? We can't go to Crossbell. Alright, let's go a little bit longer. We'll take the bikes and drive. Oh, never mind. I'm going to Crossbell. We're going to Crossbell. We're gonna go to the city and we're gonna kick some ass. We're gonna kick in some doors and be like, hey, yo, where the fuck are they at? Where the fuck is Ouroboros at? I want Emma. I want Emma. Call dibs on Emma. I mean, well, yeah, we probably shouldn't hit any bumps. Or should we? we could hit a few bumps. Kind of peer to the left over, see if everything's all right with her. You know, we gotta make sure that she's all right for hit the bumps. Like, you know, yes, she you know, a very, very, very precious cargo on board. Like, we gotta make sure she's all right. Gotta make sure her cargo's all right too. Giggity, giggity. I really like dancing to this music, like just bobbing back and forth. Okay, guys, we came. I came to get the little Missy strap. Hopefully, we can get it. I think it should actually let us know exactly where we can get it. Marcus, this place is. Chief Tio told me. Is that perhaps? Can somebody say the fucking name? So that everybody's just guessing. Yeah, I got permissions from my superiors at the inspectorate. This is my new office, guys. I didn't put really. There's no label on this, so how the hell are we supposed to know what this is? It's an apartment building, that's what it is. Hey, Celine, one of your little family members up there. Ah, it used to be home to the Crossbell Police's Special Support Section. It's a police station. Before going in there, nope, we're just gonna go in there. I was gonna go try to find this little Missy strap real quick. But never mind, we won't find it. Why y'all gotta put this music for, man? We just call this sad stuff. Now we gotta get more sad stuff. So this is where Randy and Tio used to operate from. It's strange that no one's here, but it feels kind of welcoming. Yeah, kind of reminds me of when we lived in the third dorm. Yeah, now that you mention it, I agree. But why did the inspectorate have to target this place? Originally, we were supposed to do our inspection on the offices in Orcus Tower, but at the last minute, we were ordered to check for any liabilities in the buildings under the Governor General's control. You know what these liabilities mean. Those damn SSSers. Yeah, they're just wasting your time on pointless searches to delay your main inspection. Honestly, it seems a little pathetic coming from Rufus. Well, he's a piece of shit. I felt the same way until I found out it wasn't him. The orders came from others in the administration. Dude, it was from him. Well, I knew from the beginning that this wasn't gonna be easy. But looking on the bright side, at least we can use this as a way to fulfill our promise to Randolph. Huh. Not a bad way of thinking about it. Meow. That's true. Let's get started. After that, Reem borrowed the Special Support Section's table to lay out the materials, and began to speculate on what the society could be up to in Crossbell. Did you ask, Reem? Did you ask anybody if you could borrow this table? I don't think you did, sir. Maybe you should ask before using people's stuff. What's Ouroboros trying to do here in Crossbell? The situation is pretty complicated with the visiting VIPs and the railway cannons being brought in, but I think the key word here is experiment. Experiment? That's what Prince Oliver asked the fool. That word was also used in Sutherland, right? Yeah, because of that, I feel like this incident is a continuation of the previous one, which concludes the appearance of the Ion just like in Sutherland. But what is this experiment? The Ion. It's a successor to the model that was used in Crossbell. I got information about it in Sutherland, but it's strange how much a huge machine can move like that. It's bigger than Goliath. Yeah, it's bipedal. I think that should be the Goliath, but okay. Yeah, Professor Schmidt was saying the same thing. Ion that appeared at the tower was slimmer, but it was much bigger than the Divine Knights, and when it flew away, it was faster than Valimar. I didn't expect to see a humanoid weapon than a humanoid weapon stronger than the Divine Knights come from outside the Empire. Meow. But even though Ouroboros created the Ions, not even they were able to use them at first. It was only thanks to the power of a Septarian that English can't speak it anymore. The girl known as Zero Child was the one who powered them, but she's in hiding now. And even if she wasn't, she lost her powers a while ago, right? Yeah, Randy and Chief Tio swear it. But even so, that purple ion was moving around without any problems. And on top of that, there was what McBurn said. McBurn.
Well, we don't have the Septarian's power, so we can't show off its full potential.
What?
But if you wait a bit longer, we'll be able to show you a trick or two.
That intrigues me. Without the Septarian's power, it had a limited functionality. So does that mean that they can meet certain requirements, they can release its full potential? Yes, but the Septarians are the power of Adios herself. What could possibly be strong enough to stand in for that? With all that being said, I think it's safe to say that the ion uses an immense amount of mana. Meow. Yeah, I felt it. Mana. Mana is a spiritual energy, right? I don't quite understand how it differs from orbital energy, but it's spiritual, not orbital. Ugh. As far as I'm aware, the orbital energy is mana that is created by using ordnance, making it easier to use. There are many mysteries surrounding the ordnance, so I don't know the details. But only their inventor, Professor Epstein, would know for sure. Well, let's go find Professor Epstein. However, both kinds of energy seem similar. It's even possible to move large machines with mana, too. It's rumored that the church even has airships that operate on mana. Interesting. Divine Knights work the same way. Yes, but if that ion utilizes even more supernatural power than the Divine Knights, it changes everything. Could it be taking in mana from outside? Like an overcharge? If that's the case, it means they need a spot filled with mana. My bad. Sorry, sneezing like crazy. It is super hot in here. I couldn't keep reading anymore. Can't read and sneeze at the same time. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of just. This is a whole talking episode. There's nothing action related. Ugh, not bad. Let's get back into this. Exactly. Since the inspection team is here, we can't take too much time. What do we do then? If only we could use some kind of radar or something. Meow. Perhaps the best thing to do would be to have Emma sense for spirit veins. But you can't cover all of Crossbell, huh? Yes, not even my sister or grandmother could do that. Only there was a way to amplify my abilities. Amplify? Maybe Tio can help us. Green? No, but maybe. Elisa, can we get a hold of Chief Tio? Goodness, I hate like you sneeze multiple times, you start getting crazy running nose. Trying to read, I'm over like dying. Trying to make sure my nose doesn't run away. Okay, if you say so. If necessary, we can use the orbital net. There's a terminal here. That'd be better suited for transferring data than our Arcus is. Yeah, and plus we won't get caught doing it either. Jeez, how much talking this episode?
Got it. I understand the situation. I think you're right. We might be able to use the geofront to locate it.
Back to the geofront. Gotta go all the way back over there. Have another freaking journey through it. Oh, so you've been connected all the spirit veins with the geofront, huh? You tricky little one, you. You a sneaky. Yes, of course, is what I'd like to say, but starting this morning, we're being monitored by the Intelligence Division and stuck in the RF building. Well, never mind, you're fucking captured too, so you're useless to us. Looks like they're trying to keep the SSS on lockdown. Goodness, I am dying over here. Okay, can we just go to the freaking geofront, guys? Come on, let's go to geofront. Geofront B sector, S2 area. It is a secret area that can only be accessed from the old Grimwood Law office. I swear, I always picture her to be a robot. Got it, leave the rest to us. We'll handle this for you guys. Randy told me. Computing, thank you. This situation isn't ideal, but I'll do my best to support you. I've gathered information on the area as well as some other information, so please check it out. Alright then, please contact me when you start your search. She's a robot. Alright. So, next episode we'll go do that shit. Oh, are you serious? Okay, next episode we're gonna do... Well, we might not get to the Geofront yet. Oh, no, actually, yeah, we will. Goodness, these allergies, man. Not bad. I am dying over here. Okay, so next episode we're gonna do a bunch of other stuff, and then maybe towards the end we'll head to the Geofront. We're gonna do that little Mishy quest thing. But that'll be the end of it for this episode. Definitely hope y'all enjoyed this episode. As always, if you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We will just save over this one. Yeah. As always, if you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Definitely appreciate everybody who's been checking out the episodes. Definitely hope y'all enjoyed them. Links to the Pokemon Emerald randomizer, Pokemon Platinum randomizer, Trails of Cold Steel 3 playlist, Trails of Cold Steel 4 playlist, and everything else will be in the description below. My Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. And remember, I am streaming on TikTok just randomly right now so I can get a set schedule. I'll probably have a set schedule after the Pokemon Randomizer playlist. Pokemon Randomizer is done, not playlist. After that's done though, and then I'll have like a more set schedule. I might, after I finish the randomizer, I'll probably be streaming more on Twitch. And then after I'm done with this playthrough, I'll probably be streaming even more on Twitch for like maybe like a good 2 weeks or so, and then I'll come back to YouTube and do more YouTube stuff. But yeah, that is it for now. If y'all enjoyed this episode, once again, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm out. Peace. Have a great freaking day, everybody.